What if I told you you don't actually exist and are just a figment of your brain's imagination? Welcome back to The Internal Journey. I'm your host, Cam Knight, author of nearly a dozen books in the area of mental and human performance. We humans like to think of ourselves as these walking, talking, thinking entities with a brain inside of us. Like you're the entity and the brain is simply one piece of you. That is, you're the main character in the movie and the brain is just another organ like all the other organs inside your body. The reality is you are merely a figment of your brain's imagination. You're not this person with the brain inside you, but you, John, Jane, Ravi, or whatever your name is, are a personality the brain conjured up. That's right, the brain created you. It created you to help it navigate and survive in this world. This might sound far-fetched, but hear me out. Since you were growing up, the brain was forming your personality. Based on all your experiences, it was deciding what you can or cannot do, what you're good or not good at, who to feel comfortable or not feel comfortable around, how to act, talk, react, and behave. You became this personality that the brain can use to interact with the world outside of itself. Think about conditions such as multiple personalities or dissociative identity. Such conditions are characterized by the presence of at least two distinct personality states, though it can be as many as dozens. Each personality or state operates independent of each other and has its own behaviors, traits, manners, as well as likes and dislikes. In fact, each personality will have memories distinct from others and may even have distinct illnesses. For example, one personality might be diabetic, but the other not, all within the same brain and body. These conditions show up in response to some sort of abuse or trauma, usually from childhood. These alternate personalities arise to help the individual cope with situations and environments that it cannot. Sometimes the brain will cycle through the different personalities to see which one is the best for the situation or problem at hand. So what one personality can't or is too afraid to handle, another can. In many ways, you operate this way on a day-to-day basis. Conditions such as multiple personalities are on a spectrum. They are on a more extreme end of the spectrum, though on a considerably less extreme, it's not too far from your daily mode of operation. That's because you cycle through numerous traits and states regularly. When around friends, you talk, act, and behave a certain way. When around parents, you talk, act, and behave a different way. In front of a boss, even more different. Around an attractive woman or man, completely different. In an unknown situation or environment, you'll cycle through to see which one is the best for the situation. These shifts happen so fast you don't even notice them. When a boss enters a room, you literally become a different person. When someone attractive walks by, same thing. You don't realize when you've shifted or that you're acting differently, but others can tell. So if the brain can create a dozen personalities that are a figment of its imagination, doesn't it reason that you might be one of them? I know it's a hard pill to swallow. It's like, whoa. My entire existence is some organ's imagination. All this pain, struggle, and strife is something the brain is creating. In many ways, yes. But there is good news. If you are a product of the mind's imagination, you can change and be changed. You're not this person stuck in that body. You can decide the person you want to become. You can choose the personality the mind projects to the outside world. You can change how the brain imagines you. It's not easy, but it is possible. So, how does one go about doing this? 1. Start by describing the person you want to become. Have you ever thought about who you want to be? Not like the who you want to be from grade school of, I want to be a policeman, a firefighter, or a nurse. But on a deeper, more expansive level, like the qualities and traits you desire. I want to be strong and confident. Your actions and behaviors, I want to be active and disciplined. How you communicate, I want to communicate my thoughts, ideas, feelings, and needs easily. How you are around others, I want to be at ease and popular around people. Really think about the specific qualities you wish and desire. Describe in detail the person you want to become. Think about the people you admire and the characteristics they have that you wish you had. What are they doing that you wish you were doing? And how are they doing those things? Write them down. 2. Next, turn these wants into affirmations. If you said you want to be strong and confident, the affirmation becomes, I am strong and confident. If you want to be active and disciplined, your affirmation is, I am active and disciplined. If you want to be caring and loving, the affirmation for that is, I am a caring and loving person. If you want to be at ease and popular, I am at ease and popular around people. These are just some examples, but you can go in many directions. In fact, I've created over 50 statements over my life that describe who I want to become and how I want to show up. From I am happy, healthy, sexy, strong, and organized to I don't judge, make assumptions, get jealous, or seek approval. 3, and most importantly, repeat the affirmations every day, every single day. The more you do, the mind's imagination begins to change. It doesn't happen overnight, but it starts to happen. The more and longer you repeat the statements, the more and longer you begin to change. You don't notice a change happening because remember, you're simply an imagination the brain conjured up. The imagination doesn't realize what came before, but merely acts out what is here now. So you simply begin showing up as a different person. You almost forget how you used to be and the struggles you had, though it doesn't happen overnight and without this exercise. All right, so get started. Take out a sheet of paper and begin describing the person you want to become. Turn that into affirmations and then repeat them daily. If you want more detail about the science behind this, the step-by-step instructions on how to write and repeat the statements, check out my book, Self-Talk Your Way to Success. It was one of the first books I wrote and it's really transformed me. Links in the description. Until next time.